I'm a bit nervous.
Don't be nervous.
There's so much pressure.
There is literally no pressure. My videos are quite possibly the least pressured video.
Well, at least I've got food.
Are we all sitting comfortably? If you're from Lauren's channel, welcome. Welcome to the family.
Mwah.
If you don't have a hot beverage, please go get one because that's how these videos work.
It has to be the size of your head.
Yeah, it can't be any smaller than this. Today, I have a special guest. This is Lauren from _Lauren Fitness on
Hello.
Instagram and Lauren Tickner on YouTube.
Yes, that's right.
So, Lauren and I went to secondary school together and we both found ourselves in the world of social media. You need to check out her Instagram. She's a fitness goddess, and so I kind of do an annual Emma Talks body image video, and I thought you probably getting bored of my voice and my face.
No.
Okay. We had a memory card change because we were having some
very technical
difficulties. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I do Emma Talks body image once a year. Thought I'd bring a guest in, someone who preaches, you know, body positivity but also fitness. So we've kind of got two extremes here. Someone who's a vegetable and someone who gives a fuck, basically.
Love it.
I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions.
Probably gonna be a part 1 and a part 2.
Oh yeah.
And focus more the kind of like beauty things on Emma's video, this one, and then any fitness kind of questions similar to that. I don't know. I guess we'll just sort it out that way.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about makeup, so
I don't know anything about fitness.
Emma did this. Emma did my makeup.
Yeah, this is the least organised intro ever. On Lauren's channel, I did this makeup on her because she's doing competitions, and she had a competition on the 8th. So
bikini fitness competition.
Bikini fitness competition.
You've probably seen pictures of it like on Instagram before.
And if you follow her on Instagram, you'll now know. Yeah. This is the makeup she's going to wear for her next competition.
But I'm going to try.
She's going to try and recreate it.
That's that.
So I filmed it, and it's on her channel.
It's on my channel right now. Check it out, and Emma did an amazing job, and basically, I need to learn how to do that.
Shall we get on with the questions?
Yeah.
So the first question is actually from my friend, Hey Amy Jane, and she says...
I recognise that.
Yeah, because I think we collabed, well, we collabed together like a couple
saw
of years ago.
Hi Amy.
Do you get chub rub in the summer, and how do you deal with it? I get it all the time, and other than wearing long clothes, I haven't found a solution. Love you. Do you know what chub rub is?
At first, when you said it, I didn't, but I think I know.
Between your
like
legs?
chafing.
Yeah.
I used to get that really badly.
I get it so badly. Like, it is excruciating sometimes. I know that sounds so dramatic, but if you get chub rub in the summer, when
it's really itchy.
Hot, yeah.
Because basically, guys, I lost quite a lot of weight a few years ago. Not in the healthiest of ways, however, since then I've educated myself in order to keep the weight off and maintain a healthy body instead of what I had, which was an unhealthy body. And when I say that, that was when I lost the weight quickly. I don't mean before I lost weight, I was still a healthy weight. I just wasn't happy in myself. Yeah, I used to get that when
when you
was
slightly bigger,
yeah.
I still get it because obviously I've not lost any weight, and I get it between my legs, and literally the best tip I have for you, baby powder, talcum powder.
Oh, that's good.
It's amazing. I'm not joking. I'm like choking on my own saliva. Take a little thing of Johnson's baby powder with you in your handbag on a hot summer day or to the beach. The second you feel chafing, put it between your legs, dries it right out, and they just slip together.
Yeah, awesome.
It's the best cure. Like, honestly, so many holidays I've been with my friends, and like even this year in Spain with Tim, I was walking like a duck, like with my legs as far apart as possible, so I was like, I'm in so much pain.
This one's from someone that follows both Emma and I, so her username is Funky Foodie. So it goes, when was the moment it clicked that you're awesome and beautiful, like the moment that you allowed yourself to be happy with yourself?
The defining moment, like that one specific.
When it clicked that you're awesome and beautiful. I don't think I've ever had one defining moment.
No, I don't think I have either.
But I think moments when I felt really proud of myself and felt really accomplished.
Must have been, I don't know, sixth form. I'm trying to think of
It wasn't good for me in sixth form. I'd say for me it's been even more recently. I think around this time last year for me, but I don't know, there wasn't really a defining moment. I think it just comes with time and through realising that you're not just beautiful for your appearance. I think it's also about the things that you do and the things that you can share with people and the way that you can impact people's lives. Obviously still sometimes I have days where I'm like, oh god, I look so ugly today, and it can be quite demotivating and it can make you feel like, sometimes, I don't know, it just makes me a bit sleepy. Like when I'm training in the gym, it makes me, like, in my head, it makes me not feel as strong when I go to train. However, I guess it's just one of those things that with time, you learn to love both sides of yourself.
For me, because obviously I think it was the first Emma Talks body image video, I felt the confidence to make that video. That for me was a big moment, because in that I literally said my weight, my dress size, talked about all of that, and I talked about it very openly, and I'd never made a video like that before. And I think that was probably for me, like, having the confidence to know that even if everyone knows this information about me, like knows, like, oh, Emma's overweight or whatever, they're not going to see me any differently. I think that was when it clicked.
Yeah, definitely.
That I'm like, oh, why have I bothered hiding it? I don't really give a shit.
Exactly. Something big for me was when I made my Instagram account, I didn't tell anyone, and when everybody found it, although I was so embarrassed, and I was so embarrassed, like at school I would come in and like have my head down and stuff, and if anyone, I don't know if you were ever there when anyone tried to bring it up, and I would literally go bright red, like burning red, because I was so embarrassed about having my account. I think I had about 5,000-6,000 followers at this stage. After I started like talking about it with my friends and stuff, I finally realised like that I finally started to feel more confident, and I was able to talk about it with them, because I was like hiding half of my life.
Yeah.
And genuinely, even though, I don't know, just through doing that, and I guess just having this account has made me so much more confident of a person, because I feel like it helps people understand more about what I do and more about what I'm so passionate about.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. That is a hard question though.
That was also a very long answer to a very hard question. This is an interesting question from Filling the Gap. I'm very self-conscious about my stretch marks, and I'm afraid to wear certain clothes or to show my body to people I'm intimate with. Do you have any tips to help me become more confident and comfortable?
Everyone has stretch marks.
Everybody.
Everyone.
And there's so many different kinds of stretch marks. So there's like, for example, my boyfriend gyms a lot and he gets them on the insides of his arms, and like that's,
a lot of guys get that.
Yeah, and like
making gains.
I think like he is quite self-conscious about it, and like he uses like coconut oil to make it go away and stuff.
Oh really, does he?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
I get them down like my back horizontally.
Okay.
Where like my love handles. Basically, I was a very quick developer. I went from 0 to curves very quickly, and when I say curves, I don't even mean I put on weight. I mean I literally developed so quick. I got hips and boobs by the time I left primary school. I have really bad stretch marks on my boobs as well.
I have, I have them on my inner thigh, but I personally, I'm not bothered by them.
I don't really care.
But I just, to be honest, just accept that I've got them. Like, sometimes when I put fake tan on and stuff, I get like white, because they don't get the fake tan in.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've just kind of learned that that's me, that's what I have, that's who I am, and I can't change it.
Yeah, it like maps your progress, I guess.
Yeah,
so if you are someone who gyms a lot, or you're trying to change the way your body is shaped, it's just a map of progress. People have them from childbirth and pregnancy and stuff, 100%. And it's like,
they're like beautiful things.
Yeah, honestly, like I did an Instagram post the other day, like it was a couple months ago now, and it was literally, the other day I literally did like hashtag wear your stripes, because it is just part of you, and everybody has them in different places, and I don't think they're a big deal.
No, not at all. I was just going to say, it's like cellulite. A lot of people have issues with cellulite, but the reason why girls and women have cellulite is basically, it's a bit sciencey, so I won't bore you too much. The way that females hold fat is very different to men. So men hold it in lines like that, whereas women hold their body fat in crisscross positions like that. So as the fat is bulging against the crisscross, so say there's like fat, like, you know, going through the holes, that's what makes the cellulite appear. And obviously every single person in the world has body fat, because body fat keeps us alive, it helps with insulation. Your body needs this body fat, and that's why, and like some people have more cellulite than others, but it doesn't mean that they have more body fat than others. I have so much cellulite right now, and I at the moment don't have much body fat because my competition's soon. So it's just those type of thing that you have to learn to live with, and they're just part of you. So
I like having you here because I just do the like artsy-fartsy emotional stuff, and you actually explain why.
Yeah.
I'm literally like, oh, you know, just embrace it. You're like, it's just
embrace it
against the crisscross. Oh my god, I burp in every video. I don't have to burp now. Opinions on veganism. Laurie, take it away.
Right.
Try and keep it concise.
I think veganism is amazing for people that genuinely believe in the ethics behind it. Like, they really don't agree with chicken farming, for example. Like, I think people who are vegans for the animals and for the environment and for the world and stuff like that are incredible people, and I genuinely admire them for that. Vegans who do it to be healthy, it's just, yeah. Then there's the vegans that try and shove it down your throat. Now, I count my macros, so I do IFYM as my way of eating. I do not shove it down everyone's throat. I don't literally say you're a bad human being if you're not someone that counts macros. Yeah. Someone like, what's her name? Freely the Banana Girl.
Yeah.
But genuinely, on a serious note, people that choose to be vegan for like health reasons and stuff, I think in a way it's just really sad, because often I see quite a few people who have had eating disorders in the past, they then turn to veganism. Nah, I hope you swallow that.
I know, I'm really loud.
It goes right down into your like tummy.
I swallow really loud.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah. Filthy. In my Instagram, when I was asking questions, I was like, doesn't have to be PG.
Anyway.
That was the fakest laugh ever.
I'm a fake bitch. But in my eyes, that's just kind of like another way of restricting. And personally, I think that diets should be inclusive, not exclusive. Unless, of course, it's for ethical reasons. But if it genuinely is because you're trying to exclude food groups and everything, I just think it's such an unhealthy mindset with food. And I don't know, that's just my personal opinion with it all.
I've always kind of ummed and ahed about going veggie/vegan myself.
I've been veggie at a period of my life.
Yeah, see, I was veggie for a while as well, and mine is for ethical reasons.
Yes,
because I'm, you know, I do make changes in my life where I drink almond milk. I don't like small changes that are like going in that direction, but mine is purely ethical because when it comes to health and fitness, I genuinely do just eat what I want. I have to be within moderation because otherwise I will be the size of a house, but I will eat what I want. And so I don't do it restrictively because of my diet. I just do it because for ethical reasons, because I'm such an animal lover and stuff like that. So obviously I don't understand food that much when it comes to actual nutrients and nutritional benefits and things like that, because I'm just not educated in it, so I don't really have an opinion about it.
Yeah.
But I can only say that cutting things out, because that's what I used to do, and I know that's what you used to do.
Yeah, I used to think eating carbs was bad, and that's just
far
you live
from
for
the
the carbs.
I live. I know that cutting out food groups, because I've been down that road and I've had terrible health issues caused by that. I completely, I don't think cutting things out for medical reasons, unless of course it's like a dietary requirement.
Yeah.
It's right. What is your biggest dream and where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, you go first.
My biggest dream is my own products, my own releases. Doesn't have to be makeup so much. My first goal is a mug line, a line of mugs.
Mugs?
Oh, I love my tea, and I feel like if I could drink tea out of my own range of mugs, like maybe bring out
like your face on it,
just everyone like mold it into the shape of my head, like, you know, those like Churchill mugs, just like my head, like, I'm not joking, I'm doing research. Yeah, I'm trying to like find people who can design them. Because my dad wants me to design them myself, but I feel like my artistic streak has left me. That's like my short term. Where do I see myself in 10 years? So I'll be nearly 30. I'll be 29 and 10 months old. God. Oh my god, I'll be nearly 30. I'm not into marriage or kids or anything like that. See, you're gonna be like tied down, like I'm.
Well, Emma, I've never had a boyfriend.
You have 10 years.
Alone.
You have a solid 10 years.
Oh my god, 10 years, but I've already had pretty much double that and I found nothing.
Possibly not in this country. I'm not a fan of England.
Yes, I agree with that.
So yeah, we'll see where I am and what I'm doing. I don't know what, like, jobs don't exist yet that will exist in 10 years. I could be doing something crazy.
That's so true.
God,
that is so true.
Yeah, or I could be doing like marine biology, which is my dream.
Well,
specialising in sharks.
Oh, of course. Yeah. She saw my fish earlier and she was like, oh my god, you have fish. My dream is I would love to start a company somewhere in the fitness industry. I don't know what, but probably clothing related. Yeah, like activewear, because I'm really into stylish activewear and there's like an extreme lack of that in the market, especially leggings that are squat proof. That is just incredibly hard to find. So that's something that
I find that, yeah.
To do something like that. And then where do I see myself in 10 years? Well, I really want to move to LA, but I don't know if I'd want to live there forever, because in 10 years time I'd like to hope that I finally meet someone. Maybe.
You have 10 years!
Probably won't have kids by 10 years because I'd like to have like a career and be successful in my career before I kind of settle down with children, because with everything that I do and like all my training and stuff, it'd be hard with kids. And I think it just depends, like in my eyes you just have to take life day by day. This time last year I didn't think I'd be doing this time this year.
No.
I honestly, this time last year I started a job at an asset management firm in London. How crazy is that? And now I'm doing social media and I'm about to go to uni. So I don't know, I think questions like that, I think it's awesome to dream, but in my eyes taking action is more important. And
thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I try not to dream and think about these things. I try do, and every single day I try do something in order to get me closer to my goals.
Sweet. Well, alrighty then. That trumped my answer. I think I want to bring out some mugs.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Some mugs. That's a really good idea though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I've literally been thinking about it for like 3 years. Actually, a year ago, I would not think that I'd quit salon services. I literally got there, I was like, I would be here forever. How confident were you in school? Like, I'm in sixth form and constantly staying quiet and not wanting to get up in classes. I'm not body confident. Also, I really want to diet, but I crave always. What do I do?
Ooh, so many parts to this question.
Yeah, let's start with...
Were you confident in school?
Yeah, were you confident in school?
I think in different situations I was confident. So within my friendship group, I was, well, we both were, like, the loudest. Two of the loudest people.
Yeah, I would safely say.
Very confident. Yeah. Very, very confident. But then when it came to more body confident type things, I wasn't confident at all. I was very, I guess, self-conscious about my body. In about year 9, I was much less confident, and I think as I grew older, I gained confidence, and I kind of found myself more.
Yeah, I was definitely, as a person, I've always been very confident.
You're so confident.
But I think that's just because of my upbringing, like...
And you've done a lot of drama.
I've always done drama, like, since I was, like, 5 and 6. Like, I've always been in front of people performing, and I just always...
Total opposite to me.
Yeah, it's just how I am. And I'm very fortunate because it gets me quite far in life. Because I literally just will talk to anyone.
Blag your way through.
I literally bullshit my way through life.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to physically, I was so self-conscious at school. Like, it was appalling. I would never not wear tights. So the whole way through the summer at school, we'd be wearing skirts, I'd be wearing black thick tights to cover my legs. And it was baking hot, and everyone would be like, take your tights off, and I would never ever take them off. I would never take my blazer off because I thought my shirt made me look fat. I would not wear skirts in the summer in PE. I would have to wear my trackies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, never wore a skirt. I think I wore them twice.
I remember you never wore a skirt.
And everyone used to ask me, like, did you forget your skirt? I'd be like, yeah, I forgot it. I didn't own one.
It's so sad though, isn't it? But it's just because when you're at school, I feel like you worry so much about what other people are thinking of you, because at school people are so petty.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you leave school and when you leave sixth form, that's when you look back and realise.
So much perspective, it's unreal.
We were talking about it earlier, how we're so not associated with any of the gossip now anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just like, who cares? Like, people are getting on with their lives, and if they're choosing to be petty about stupid things, then really they're the smaller person, because they have nothing better in their lives to talk about. Like, they have to say, oh, her legs look big in a skirt. Where is that gonna get them?
Yeah, I know. Tara, who was actually here earlier, she has a pool, and we used to have pool parties at her house, and oh my god, that was my worst nightmare. Like, they would be so much fun, but I would just sit at the side and say I was on my period. I would literally just sit there in clothes, like even up until sixth form.
Really?
In sixth form, like, I think for the most recent ones, I got in, but it took a lot to get me in. Like, now I literally don't give a shit. Like, the idea of wearing a bikini, even 2 years ago, was absolutely terrifying, but now I do it. But like, the whole way through school, like, people would have pool parties, I'd just sit at the side or wear a t-shirt. I'd be the person who wore a t-shirt.
It's so sad because you lose out on so many experiences when you're so caught up about how you look.
Yeah.
Because and I guess it even goes for meals out. There are so many times in the past where I was too afraid to go because I didn't want to eat that food or to have my body on show. When really I look back on it now and kick myself, because those are memories that I could have been making and moments that I could have been having, and then looking back on them and being like, oh, that was such a fun day. You wouldn't have even thought about
what you wore, what you ate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You would have just remembered the laughs you had with your friends.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I've really come to realise in recent time. It kind of changes your perspective on so many things.
Definitely. When I was younger and I had an eating disorder, I just said that really weird. I hated it. I would go for my friends' birthdays and stuff
and order like a salad.
Yeah, I was just really, really just terrified of it, and I still now, when I'm there, I'm alright, but still now, if Tim says to me, can we go out for dinner, I get so anxious before we go. Like 2 days before, I'll be thinking about it, even though I know I'm fine. I don't know, like the whole way through my school years, eating out for dinner was one of my biggest fears. How scary is that? And then the next part of your question was, I really want to diet, but I always crave. I don't really know how to answer this, but this is probably more for you.
This type of question is really hard to answer because I don't know anything about you. But what I'd say is, if you're wanting to diet and you genuinely are uncomfortable with your body and your body fat isn't already low, because for all I know, you may already be a very slim person who doesn't need to diet, because there's often an unrealistic expectation of how thin you can get. But just remember that a lot of these girls are photoshopped, airbrushed. When you see photos of fitness models and stuff, I know from being one that they only ask you to do the photo shoots when you are dieted down. That's not how people look all year round. I'm not as lean as I am, so as thin as I am right now. I'm not like this the whole year round. What I'd say is just make your portion sizes smaller. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Have a big glass of water before every meal. Make sure that you're eating a lot of vegetables, but do not cut anything out. Anything. I still eat chocolate bars when I'm dieting because you can do it. You just need to make sure that you're eating everything in moderation, because when you start cutting things out, that's when you start getting cravings, and that's when you start binging on things. And when you start binging, you can then get into a cycle which may lead you to purging in some way. On a Friday night, you go out with your friends, and due to the fact that during the week you've been eating really clean, which by the way isn't a thing, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. So you've been eating really clean. The Friday night you binge, then the next day you're probably going to feel guilty, so you might just eat even less that day, which is such a bad thing to do. Not only for your body, because it will actually prevent you from losing the weight, but also for your mindset. It gets you in such a bad mindset. Walk places instead of driving, and yeah, just drink more water, eat lots of veggies, and that is what I would recommend for you.
And take the stairs.
Yes. What's something that you absolutely love about your own body?
I love my eyelashes. I know it's quite a small part of me, but I do have very big eyelashes.
Your eyelashes are amazing.
And I don't have to wear falsies or anything. It just makes my life a lot easier. But yeah, just my general eye region. But they're lazy, which I don't like. I do have a lazy eye.
Lazy bitch.
Sometimes they look really super green, but sometimes they look a bit muddy, so I wish they were greener, but I really like my lash.
I just love the fact that my body's strong and healthy, and I just love the fact that it's so strong. With regards to physical looks, I don't know if that's more what they're getting at, but I really like my legs. And proud. Because you shouldn't be ashamed to like somewhere in your body.
No, you should love all of your body.
Exactly. I mean,
they
of
let
course,
you walk.
Exactly.
You get places on them.
Of course I have places in my body which I don't like, and I think everyone's always going to have that. I mean, actually, it's not that I don't like it, it's that I like that part. So for example, I like my arms less than I like other parts of my body.
It's the temple in which you live.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, you can shape your body if you want to. And
do some renovations on the temple.
Exactly, just a bit of paintwork here and there.
Yeah,
you know. Got my hair done today.
I mean, I do a new paint job every day. So those are all the questions we're gonna have time for, because I feel like we talked a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out the links down below to Lauren's Instagram, her YouTube,
Lauren
Fitness, and also the video when I did her makeup to make her look beautiful. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, if you're here from Lauren's channel, make sure you subscribe
and comment, because we want to know.
Yeah,
say hi
and let us know if you watched both of us before, because I'm really interested to know if any of you guys
watched both of us, because I know a couple of people did. Yeah,
so let us know. Have the best day ever, and we'll catch you later.
Love you loads. Mwah.